Wow, you guys, it is Monday, May the 18th in the year 2020. It is our last Monday of the school year. It is our last week of school at all until summer. You have only 3 school days left total, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And it is looking really glorious outside, mostly sunny, high of 58, low of only 42. So even the lows are getting out of the 30s. So it's definitely feeling like summer, and I'm excited. I think that your teachers have some fun things planned for you guys this week, so if you can get into those Zoom sessions, you absolutely should attend those things. All right, this one last week. All right, let's get into our foreign language for today. So we are still on the continent of Africa, and we are talking about a country called Ethiopia. And in Ethiopia, they speak the language of Amharic. All right, that's this word up here, Amharic. Okay, and to say hello, you would say Tadias. Tadias. All right, here you see their flag. Again, horizontal bars, emblem in the middle. You notice that's a really popular style. So the green represents their land, yellow represents for them peace and love, red represents strength, and then in the middle you see the national emblem, which is also used as the coat of arms, like kind of a patch with the for military uniforms and things like that. It's a light blue disc with a diameter, it says approximately half length of the hoist. It's a yellow pentagram symbol, and it represents for them unity. And I wanted to show you, we've talked about all these varieties of languages that are spoken on the continent of Africa that are true African languages, but I wanted you to see that they also speak a lot of other languages. If you look at this map, it shows you all these other different languages they speak. The red is English. The purple over here is English and French. The blue is French. There's a teeny tiny little turquoise speck that's Spanish. This darker green down at the bottom is Portuguese. The brown is Arabic and French. They speak both of those. And then, of course, that light green across the top, we already talked about that they speak Arabic in those countries. But you do have to remember, too, that there are still a lot of tribal languages in Africa, like Zulu, which we talked about was, just a huge chunk of that southeastern tip where they speak that. So a lot of variety in the languages spoken on the continent of Africa. Let's talk about our observances for today. We've got a couple of really cool, interesting observances for today. I'm going to start on the bottom, actually. It is I Love Reese's Day. And I don't know if you were able to have chocolate chips or cookies on Friday for National Chocolate Chip Day. If you were not, and you've got some access to Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or even Reese's Pieces, today is I Love Reese's Day. And so you can enjoy some of that candy in celebration. It is also National Museum Day. And so what I've done up here is give you a couple of links, and these links have other multiple links that take you to some online virtual museum tours, and they are pretty cool. The link at the top takes you to a variety of different art museums. And then this link down here takes you more to museums that are focused on science and history. But either way, if you go through a museum, if you really read the information that's there with their exhibits and their displays, you will learn a lot about other cultures. And language is part of that. We've been talking about other cultures throughout this whole virtual fun fact video sessions. All right, so that's going to be our word of the day, culture. So let's talk about when we say somebody's culture, we're talking about the arts and the customs and the traditions and the achievements of a nation or of a people, the people of the nation. Okay, so for example, in American culture, we love baseball. Or in American culture, we shoot fireworks on the 4th of July. Those are customs and traditions that are part of our American way of life. Okay, you can kind of think of culture that way. So I want you to see if you can think of another example of American culture. All right, and then click on these links and go and enjoy some online time in one of these amazing museums. I mean, these museums are around the world, places that you might not ever be able to really go to, but you can visit them online. All right, so I did want to just kind of remind you guys, I know that I'm sorry, our malapropism. How could I forget our brain teaser? Because it's our last malapropism. Remember, you're accidentally somebody's confused the wrong word in this sentence with a word that actually sounds really similar. So I want you to listen to this. He had to use a fire extinguisher. I want you to figure out what word is not exactly correct there and what should the right word be. Okay, remember to put that answer in your comment box. Put your word of the day sentence in the comment box. Even though your class time is finished, you can keep working in these online programs all the way through the end of June to make sure that you're still learning and keeping those skills sharp. And remember, I'm checking for dojo points. I'm going to announce the winners on Wednesday. So make sure that you're still plugging away in that if you can. And then we'll get back over here to our Amharic, and we will learn how to say goodbye in Amharic. You say Bahina Huni. Bahina Huni. All right, so I'm going to say Bahina Huni to you guys today on this last Monday of the school year, our last week together. I'm super excited for you guys, so proud of how you've handled this remote learning. And I just want you to enjoy social time this week with your friends and your classmates and your teachers one last time before we break for summer. Okay, guys? So I will look forward to sharing another video with you tomorrow.